How you doing?
Good.
Ready?
Good. Yeah, born ready.
I'm Charlie Smith, Hunchman #1.
My name's Ben, or as Chester would refer to me as Hunchman 2.
Name's Chester Allen. I'm Hunchman #3.
We're here on a training camp for the Hunchman 500, which is a stupid idea.
Hunchman 500 was a challenge dreamt up by Charlie, I believe.
So my dad's nickname was Hunch, and then my brother Ben came up with Hunchman. It had quite a nice ring to it. We are running from my dad's old house in Fetcham in Surrey to where his ashes are spread in Somerset, which is 250 kilometres, and then cycling the same distance back. So it's across 5 days of running and then 2 days of cycling. It's going to be a long week.
You have to dedicate yourself to a mission to get something done and get it done right over the course of 6 months. It's not about the event itself, it's about raising awareness throughout, staying strong, staying together and training as a team to get something bigger than us done.
It's been 12 years since our dad passed now, and we wanted to do an event that raised money for mental health, raised awareness, and creating a charity that we want to help as many people as possible.
We've done a couple training weekends, so most of the bank holidays this year are going to be taken up by training for the event, which is fine. So Easter weekend we did 40 kilometres back to back over 2 days, and then we did 220k cycles. So that's just a snippet of the weekends that we do. But in terms of like total kilometres covered, well over 3,000 in training as a group. We've traded out beer for running, and yeah, it's been an amazing experience and something that I will always remember, because I think it will leave a physical scar.
What's crack? Update me.
I've got bone marrow edema.
What does that mean?
It means there's fluid in the bone marrow.
Right.
So it's a weakening in my femur. And essentially, if I carry on running, my femur will crumble and then dislocate out of my hip joint.
Right.
Now,
Sounds pretty positive.
When he says it could be worse, it means it hasn't quite crumbled.
It hasn't crumbled yet.
Right.
So again, it's just pain management, really.
Okay. And Ben?
Yeah, I've done my hip as well. I need to get an MRI and check.
It's not looking good, Brett.
Right.
What are the options, really? Because
I don't know. You tell me. I've been brought on board by you guys to do this.
To get us there in one piece.
To get you there in one
You've
piece.
done a shit job.
I know. You know the whole saying is a good workman never blames his tools, but you are both tools.
Training was going very well. It was going very well. Again, I only started running 4 months ago, so the furthest run I think I'd ever done before that was maybe like 14k. And then buggered my hip. I've got bone marrow edema or something in my hip, which apparently is not very good, and I'm not made to weight bear for 6 to 8 months. So it's going to make the challenge even more challenging.
Essentially his femur, which is the bone that connects to your hip, is sort of grinding away at the hip, and he's been advised to not run and let it recover for 6 to 8 months. We don't have that period of time. We've got 3 weeks until we start. We're looking at other ways to conquer the challenge and looking at maybe crutching it. But obviously we don't want to injure him long term. We don't want him to go through a hip surgery. Obviously he really wants to do it, and I really want him to do it. So we need to try and come up with a solution where that's possible.
I mean, we can't exactly let Chester do it on his own.
No, I mean, I need to start with the intention of finishing.
No.
I can't do that relay or whatever. I need to start with the full intention of finishing.
Well, unfortunately, if you're doing it, I'm doing it.
Ben's hip isn't great either.
My body is not built for running, as I found out through injury. Currently, it's my hip. I'm not too sure what's going on with it. 21 days from the start time now, so I'm just kind of trying to rest it as much as possible, see where we get to. We've got all these injuries, and Charlie's got his hip injury, and everyone's like, just don't do it. It's not about proving to people that we can do it anymore. It's about creating that charity to help as many people as possible.
I'm very close to the Smith family, and they've been part of my life ever since I can really remember. My dad was best mates with Ben and Charlie and Will's dad, and same with my mum and their mum. It was almost forced on us to be best friends, and then yeah, we just spent so much time together. And when it happened, it was such a shock. And I've lost a lot of people, a lot of men in particular in my family. You know, I've been to, I think it's about 8 funerals and 2 weddings in my life, so I've had a pretty shit run at it. That took me into November, and I think that's where I met a lot of like-minded people. A lot of people that have been through even worse. That's where the idea about supporting people through any means necessary, talking to people, raising money for people. Ben and Charlie, they said we need a bit of knowledge of how to train for an endurance event. Yeah, just felt obliged to do so.
I've done a couple challenges with Chester before, so swam a marathon, cycled around the Scottish Highlands. Having people like Chester, my brother, who are very into their fitness, they're always doing crazy shit, and they somehow seem to rope me into doing crazy shit.
A couple of years ago I did a assault bike, and I did 359 minutes. 359 men committed suicide each month in 2021, so that was nearly 6 hours. I thought that was going to be my limit. Turns out that wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it was pretty fucking hard. But I thought it was going to be harder, so we had to up it this time and do something a little bit more challenging.
I've done Ironmans, I've done a couple of marathons in the past. I've wanted to do the Marathon des Sables for years and years and years, and I feel like this is a really good stepping stone to get into that. And I think throughout this process realised that I'm not sure if I do want to do that because it's savage.
What I went through, exercise was my release. It was what helped clear my mind. It was my outlet. Upset, anger, whatever emotion I was having on that particular day was essentially my therapy, and I think it can make such a big impact and difference on other people that they don't necessarily realise. It's seeing what you can and can't do.
And just accept that it is going to be tough. But if one of us is getting through it, we'll all get through it.
So we stood outside Hunch's house. The guys are setting off this morning, heading to the Quantox. Hopefully get on the bike later in the week, but my body's not designed for running. Bit of support, maybe throw a chocolate bar out the window of the car, something like that.
This little part ended with me saying, if one of us gets there, we'll all get there. I called it on, I was like, didn't they? Just had an MRI result, I think we'll have to change the video.
I got my MRI results back yesterday, and they're not good. I got a labral tear in my left hip, which will hopefully heal on its own, but potentially will need an operation. I'm just gonna have to see how it goes. But yeah, it's basically rendered me useless for running. So I'm not gonna be able to do the event, which is just, yeah, gutted, absolutely gutted.
Ready to go.
Ready to go.
go.
How's the hip?
It's fine.
Fine.
Yeah.
Smile through pain.
Exactly. One foot in front of the other. Don't stop moving. With this injury and since the start, I've never once said that I won't get it done, because I will get it done.
Ready, mate. Ready as I'll ever be. That's for sure.
I've run 1.5k in the past 2 months, so pretty well prepared, I reckon.
Fucking buzzing, mate. Very excited for them.
Let's go, brother.
Let's get the first 50k done.
Right, ready?
Do we like need to start like a stopwatch or anything?
Yeah, you can. It's going to take 7 days. 3, 2, 1.
Surface level paint, mate.
We had our first distress call, and yeah, as you can see, it hasn't gone very well. Literally, the first call, they said they're cramping up, they need electrolytes, we're bringing it to them, and Charlie's fucked it. You guys are going to have to take it for them. Come on!
Man, I'm looking forward to a lie down in the RV. Sounds pimping.
Hip feels good. I've got cramp in both quads and both hamstrings, which is interesting. But apart from that, we're all good. Surface level paint, goodies. Sweet, salt sticks, blister plasters. What more can you ask for?
32.22.
Sick. This is where the fun starts. Speed gauntlet was at the ready. Beer mile. To finish each day, we crack open a beer and walk a mile.
Keep morale.
Exactly what it says on the tin.
Yeah.
Very self-explanatory.
There's nothing to it.
Legs are feeling alright, questionable. Cramp is pretty bad, but got it done. First 30k was fine, last 20k was a little bit interesting.
What is it like looking up to the beer mile?
What is it?
Looking forward to the beer mile.
Oh, I think it's like a bright lure of freedom because you're kind of trapped on this monotonous 1s and 2s all day, and then it's just this beer in the distance, and then when it hits your lips,
the route today was quite interesting.
Yeah, the route was great up until the massive A road for 20k.
Yeah.
Ben, how are you feeling?
Yeah, good man, good. Fucking gutted, obviously, but glad to be here, having a beer with you.
Thanks, buddy.
Can't complain. Charlie boy, thoughts, feelings?
Very well deserved for you and I. Cracking day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
The boys smashed it, and you and I were the chief support crew, and brought the vibes all day.
Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, good. Charlie's chilling with a massage gun. Chester's there.
You alright? Are you okay?
Everyone's surviving.
We survived.
Sorry, I couldn't catch you up.
Yeah, we were waiting for you with your trolley.
Excuse me, I'm just off to Somerset. Bye.
My plans for tomorrow is to strap in the car with Charlie Steen and the chief of support. No more flat tyres.
Yeah.
Might hit a couple pubs. See how we do.
1 day done, 6 days to go.
Yeah, man.
Let's do it.
Smashed it.
Boom. Boom.
So this melt has taken a whole week off work to be the self-designated chief of vibes. You're supposed to be getting everyone up for the run. Huh?
The physical challenge is making sure our bodies can actually get through this. You can run a marathon and then you can rest for a month and you'll be fine. But if you're asking your body to run back-to-back ultra marathons, your joints, your ligaments, your tendons, everything just starts to get seriously fatigued and weak. So a wrong step could mean the end of the challenge. So recovery is the main thing. Being a little cramped in an RV, it's going to be hard to achieve optimum recovery.
Hunchman 500. It's something that I wouldn't normally do. I wanted to really challenge myself. I've never really done anything endurance. I didn't like running and I didn't like cycling, so therefore decided to stick to them together and try it as a challenge.
running. The challenge there would just be trying to play those mental games, getting that foot in front of the other and just trying to be a bit of a savage. It's for the charity, it's for Hunch, and it's for all of the other people that are thinking to take their own life.
13 years ago, my dad committed suicide. He was in and out of depression for a couple of years. I was 17 at the time, obviously with two younger brothers, Ben, one of them doing the challenge with me.
Like at the time, I didn't really know what depression was, to be honest. Never really thought it actually ended like that.
It was a very difficult time. It was, as I said, you go through an array of different emotions. One minute you're upset, one minute you're angry, one minute you're laughing about funny stories you used to have. But the thing that got us through it was that network of people around us. And then my other release was exercises. Again, I got into the gym and then became a personal trainer. Exercise has sort of been my life since then as such.
People always say, like, I don't know how you got through what you went through. And what I've come to realise recently is that it's kind of about that environment. It's the people around you, like it's our close family, extended family, friends of our dad, like even anyone who knows us or knew my dad kind of gave us the environment to be able to get over it. Right, update. We are on £6,700. That's £800 left. These fellas have just finished 50 kilometres. How are we feeling?
Fresh.
Fresh?
Felt worse.
And we have an incredible claim from team support over here.
Get the doll, I will do 25k run.
He will run, this man will run 25k if we raise 800 more pounds today.
La 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 la.
Day 3, baby!
Let's go!
Loving life.
Me. Title Chief Support Officer, Chief Vice Officer, all-round good guy. I'm here because the Smiths mean more to me than anything in the whole entire world. Hunch was very close to our family. What happened with Hunch was a horrible thing, and I was there as part of the support group with the boys. But when I was going through my own struggles in this, I needed support, and it was hard to come by. And this challenge is everything that encompanies what the boys are and what we're trying to do and what we're trying to achieve. So the first thing I do is take the week off work and be here to support everyone.
4 days done.
Day 4.
3 days to go, 200k running. So 50 more k running and then 250k cycling left. Chester's holding up pretty well. He's got a bad knee and hip. I've got very disgusting toes, as don't turn the camera down and look at them. And also have quite a struggling Achilles, but apart from that, we're all sort of plodding on through. It's been good, the weather's been great. Enjoyed each day, vibes each day have been strong, support's been amazing.
All the boys!
This man here, fag in hand.
What's more important is Chester and Charlie, what they've done so far is the most incredible achievement ever. I did 25k today, it was fucking the toughest thing I've ever done. And these boys have smashed it out of the park, 200k. It's ridiculous what they're doing.
50 to go.
Yeah, and it's for the best cause ever, and it's for these boys, and it's for everyone that's suffering, so fucking smash it, boys.
Big up.
Cheers, geezer.
Over and out. That was pretty good.
Enjoy the beer.
And that right there is Chief Vibes.
Yeah.
What vibes?
Oh my god, Jesus.
It's time to get up. Oh look, camera's on, so you're straight out.
That's not
This
easy.
hasn't happened before.
My legs are in agony. X-rated content.
Morning.
Watch this masterclass. You do is you get some oats, some seeds, and put it in here, and then boiling water. Put some boiling water in, and that is what keeps us going through the afternoon around 3 o'clock. You want to see how lovely it looks? It is as dry as it looks.
Yeah, man. This is the highlight of our day.
Charlie and Chester are like the polar opposite type of people, right? Like Chester's like prepare, and Charlie's like get up and run. In the very first training camp, Chester sent this like fixed schedule of exactly what to do at what time. Like 7:30 this, 7:35 drink water. Don't drink it too quickly. Sip. Aim to finish within 5 minutes. Charlie's like, this guy is not trying to teach me how to drink water, is he?
Yeah, I'm a bit sore.
I somehow managed to clock 50k in, but I don't know how I hadn't done any training for it at all. Feeling a bit worse for wear now though. Both knees are hurting, feet are hurting, but you know, you move forward. I had to do it I was doing it for a cause, doing it for a reason. And that's, I think, what pushed me through it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not about me. There are a lot of other people out there that are going through worse than what I was experiencing at the time. And it was all about pushing myself to the limit and getting to that end goal of doing the 50k. And it made me proud, and I'm sure made my dad proud somewhere up there looking down.
Getting ready, last day for me.
So the boys lost their dad 13 years ago, and I cannot imagine how awful that would be if I lost my old man to, like, at that age as well, like 13 years ago. I was a young lad, you know, like going through puberty, school, exams. Like, there are so many things that go on at that stage in your life, and then you take away like a pillar of support in your life, like your dad. Like, savage. Essentially, we just want to really remember him and also help others that are in a similar situation. Where we come in is to support those families that have lost someone through suicide, because the boys had to go and find their own support. You know, they had to go and find a counsellor or a therapist and things like that. They had to go and look at programs and talk to people, and that's so hard. Like, I mean, Ben saying, like, don't quote me directly, but it took him a good 3-4 years to even be able to talk about that.
You don't get through anything on your own, you do it as a team.
Come on then! Come on the boys!
And that is why we now want to create this charity, is for the people that don't have that team readily available. We want to be there for the people that have gone through it and don't feel like they have anyone to turn to. It's just being there, even if you don't really feel like you're doing anything, but knowing that someone's there is an incredibly powerful thing, for sure.
pretty good considering you've just run 240 things.
That's great. The Achilles are in quite a lot of pain, but only 9k to go. So say that 259k to go. 9k of running. I'm hoping cycling isn't going to hurt as much. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, I'm fucked.
Uncharted territory, mate.
Charlie, right, Charlie? Yeah. The Achilles.
Great day, mate. Great day.
We did it!
Running is just relentless. It's just so physical the whole time that there's no give up.
Charlie's always beaten his body up, but I've never actually appreciated the sheer resilience that he has to just keep going. It's incredible. Chester is just built different. He has that switch in his head where he will just, there's nothing stopping him.
Chester, we finished together.
Are there any sticks in there? Give him the sticks.
I can't extend my Achilles. It's you versus you, and you living in your own head and seeing how far you can push yourself, really. I mean, what's the saying is when your mind says no, you're only 40% fucked. You've still got another 60% to find somewhere. Done. We're only halfway.
420.
Unreal.
Come here,
Just
buddy.
again.
Oh.
Don't hit me with the ball. Right, boy.
Well done, I'm proud of you. Day 5 done, 2 days to go. So that is the run done. So 250k running in the bag. It was all right today. It was a few peaks and troughs. To finish, there's the third hardest climb to cycle in the UK that we had to run up. We got maybe a quarter of the way up. I think that's quite generous. And
no, I reckon a quarter.
A quarter, and my Achilles was just agony.
Most painful experience.
Yeah, I think it was. I can't remember ever being in more pain than that. It just felt like it was just someone was stabbing a knife in the back of my leg.
On top of all of that and the finish, 4:23 marathon today on the last day. That's pretty good.
4:23 is not too bad.
I will take that after 5 days solid of running, 50k every day.
Yeah, not bad at all. 2 days to go.
I can buy myself flowers. I'm not needing the same. Touching myself for hours. This has been our vehicle for the past week. This is where the fun happens.
Right or left?
You go right. We basically just track them and just find them and then cheer them on and listen to good tunes.
Ben pretends he tracks them. We just drove to Brighton a minute ago.
We did it. We got halfway.
Here we
Here
go.
they are. Here they are. Let's put some tunes
Struggle,
on.
Struggle City. This is the job now. You've got to slow down.
Right, so this is the job. They arrive.
You then piss him off by
Piss them off
playing
by listening to
really loud
music.
music in his ear.
And you get a bit of filming as well. Go, nearly there! Right, that's...
And then you catch up with the rest of them.
Go on, that's our job for the day.
Let's go, baby!
Tell the fans what they want to hear.
Well, we're at 80k. Charlie Smith deep in the pain cave.
Deep pain cave.
Deep pain cave.
Any excuse.
My Achilles, I need a new one. I need a new one. Hips fine. I was cycling, but today basically cycling with one leg.
1 day to go.
Cycling's a lot faster than running.
Yeah, fair enough.
I fucking hate cycling.
And does anyone have a new Achilles? I rode a road bike for the first time, 4 weeks ago? Never got on a road bike before, that was an interesting experience. I managed to not fall over, which apparently is quite impressive.
Morning, morning.
Last day, baby!
Let's go. Yeah, we're starting to feel a little bit sore, bumps and bruises, nursing potential incoming injuries just to the end, and we'll get there.
Get to the finish.
Let's just get there. Doesn't matter if we arrive in pieces or one piece.
Achilles is in pieces, it doesn't work. I hate cycling. I hate cycling.
I just thought yesterday was the most scenic day that we've had.
I didn't, I looked at my tyre for a long time, I was just in pain.
Charlie nearly crashed.
I nearly crashed
3-4
so many
times.
times. I fell off the bike, and I remember I fell off and I was like, I just don't want to get up.
Yeah.
Boys, final day, how are we feeling?
Let's go!
Right, we're 500 quid off 15k. What can you say to get 500 more pounds to finish?
Please give 500
Okay.
I am ready. I am ready for love.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you at the finish.
Thank you for all your help.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Good boy.
Let's do it.
Good luck, Chester boy.
Bye, mummy.
Sophie and Polly, Chester's sisters, have been absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. The boys are absolutely incredible. My God, I can't wait to sleep in a bed.
Loving life, cruising along, you know.
Mark and my dad were really, really good friends. It means the world to have him with us. I mean, he's been an absolute troop. He's 60 years of age and he's cycling 250 kilometres over 2 days, which is no easy feat. So yeah, he's absolutely killing it. And yeah, it just makes it that much more special.
We were best man at each other's weddings. We met at the old Redonians Rugby Club. I don't know, someone in the 80s. Lots of lovely memories. All charities are good. This is a great one, and it's one that's closer to home. It's a very difficult subject. It's traditionally a very taboo subject, but it needs to be talked about in every aspect to try and avoid it happening in the first place, and then try and help the families and loved ones that are left behind when it does. We've all had to live through what happened to Hunch, which was very difficult. And I think it's great, yeah.
My arse is what's really fucking annoying. 25k done, about 85 to go. Achilles is, I mean, I'm just drugged up with painkillers, just pulling me through, but it is feeling tight. And my arse, I don't know why people like cycling. It's horrendous. Nothing fun about it at all.
What are we
gonna be a
aiming
good day.
for? Is it a club?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got a club.
Got the club in.
We're cycling back and finishing at Reed's Rugby Club, which we spent a lot of time as kids. My dad played there, I played there, Charlie played there, Will played there. So that's where we're launching the charity. Food, raffle, drinks, music, just raising money for the charity. Having all of our close family friends, all of our dad's friends around us will just make it that much better, I think. What hurts? Achilles still? Mate, you're literally on the final bit. You're nearly home. We've got £15,500.
I wish I had more energy to say thank you. My Achilles is in agony.
They are built different. I've literally been walking with giants. The fact Charlie still did the challenge with the MRI result he got 2 months ago, which was a bony injury in his hip. I mean, it didn't really prove anything about him. It just reiterated what I already knew of him just being an absolute animal.
It's about people hearing about our story and therefore relating to the story and realising that they're not by themselves and it's not uncommon and things happen, and having that open conversation, because as soon as open conversations happen, it's less likely men are going to commit suicide, or people in general are going to commit suicide, because it's more of an openly talked about thing.
It's almost been easier to get up and out because the weight of responsibility that lies on our shoulders is massive, and we have to deliver this for the charity. It's for Hunch, and it's for all of the other people that are thinking to take their own life. Hunch is the spearhead for us, but it's for everyone else that's still with us, that's got a chance, that we want to support.
But there's still so many people that suffer in silence. So many people still feel like they can't talk. And the longer the talking goes on for, the more people, the more lives that you're going to be able to change.
People always ask how we got through what we went through. And we often just throw out meaningless comments like it is what it is, or you deal with the cards that you're dealt with. But the truth is, it's those people. It's the people around us, whether it's close, whether it's distant, it's anyone that knows us, our family, our dad. Those are the people that created the environment which allowed us to get over what we went through. And there's so many people that are going to go through the experiences we had, and they don't have those people. And those are the people we want to be there for. That's what we want to embody with the Hunchman Trust. And if we can help those people, then I feel like we've done our dad proud.
So proud of the boys. I'm so proud that they've now created a legacy for their dad. Now, I always wanted them to do when they were old enough, and they've done it. They've done it, and they've got their best mate Chester, who's just amazing.
Not even just Chester, it's everybody.
Yeah,
the whole
everyone.
team of all their mates and family and friends and cousins, and it's just been fantastic.